AFRICOM's deputy commander, General Brennan, says the threats of drug cartels and jihadists around the borders of the two countries call for preparedness. Lieutenant General Brennan made the remarks during the digital press briefing with African journalists.
Security, it's really preventative. There are jihadist groups that operate all along the periphery of both Angola and Namibia. ISIS has franchises in Mozambique, South Africa, as well as an emerging Mexican drug cartel issue that we think is getting worse over time. That's emanating from South Africa and from coastal West Africa. We want to keep Namibia and Angola free of those threats, as well as to prepare them for any future threats through the training and exercise program, as well as the equipping.
Brennan, with the deputy to the commander for civil-military engagement, Ambassador Robert Scott, paid a visit to Namibia and Angola, underscoring U.S. Africa Command's continued commitment to strengthening partnerships. Scott emphasized the need to promote stability and collective defense through cost-effective African-led solutions that minimize direct U.S. military involvement.
What struck me in the visit was how tightly interlocked kind of security is with prosperity, with economic development. We saw that especially with the maritime and the trade issues. When we were in Namibia, I heard a lot about Walvis Bay and their undertaking to turn that into what they're hoping to be a regional hub for transshipment of goods. And of course, when we were in Angola, the Libido corridor, where the United States is taking a lead in helping the region develop a transformational corridor for trade. So it was interesting for me to see how all these things are tied together, especially with the maritime domain, an area that we're working tightly with maritime domain awareness, things like that.
AFRICOM, they stressed, will support plans to turn Walvis Bay into a regional hub for marine security and trade. AFRICOM is one of the U.S. military's 11 unified combatant commands and is responsible for U.S. military operations and partnerships across Africa.